Hi, welcome to SCW, the wrestling channel here on YouTube.com. Thank you for choosing the channel and choosing the video. Subscribe right now. Leave the comments in the comment section. Like and share the video as well. Hit the bell on top as well to get updates of each and every video that's posted on my channel. Well, this is the top 10 must-see matches of January 2017. We've had a catalogue of great action the start of 2017, so I thought I'd compile and put my top 10 of the month in one particular video. Now, a quick shout out to Hiroki Goto versus Katsuri Shibata, just missing out on the top 10 from Wrestle Kingdom 11. That probably will get my 11th spot because a very good, strong style match, and it only just missed the cut. But Goto picking up the victory there at Wrestle Kingdom was a fantastic match indeed. But going to kick things off and go with number 10, which is going to be from ROH, is the Freeway Dance, Kishida versus Will Ospreay versus Dragon Lee. Now, this is definitely one for those flippy floppy action fans who love to see all the high-flying action around the ring, perhaps almost like a choreographed music video, if you will. But I love this style of wrestling. I think it's certainly jaw-dropping and something different you see in the modern day of wrestling, something totally different what we'd have seen back in the 90s or the noughties. And I think it certainly is a market to see a match or two like these of caliber each and every time you watch wrestling. So I wouldn't want to see an entire card of it, but to see it every now and then I think really is a good spot, and have these in a triple threat match was amazing to watch. And the only reason it's come at number 10 is the fact that ROH only showed about 10 minutes of the match. We had 2 advert breaks in the middle of this match, so it's the reason why it comes number 10. But Kishida picking up the victory over Will Ospreay and Dragon Lee. At the number 9 spot, I'm going to give it to Naito versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. This was from Wrestle Kingdom 11. A fantastic match, went beyond 25 minutes. Really kind of had the feeling that you didn't know which way it was going to go, particularly from the last end of the match. And there was definitely a lot of storytelling shown from this match. Naito picking up the victory in this particular contest. Definitely worth a watch from Wrestle Kingdom 11. At number 8, from NXT TakeOver San Antonio, is Asuka versus Nikki Cross versus Billie Kay versus Peyton Royce. Now, this for me was a surprise package match, and was why it's been given my number 8 spot. It was my favourite match on the NXT TakeOver card, actually, that's just passed. You didn't really quite know what was going to happen, and the fact that a table was used, the girls fighting all over the arena, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce sticking together the whole way through, it really gave you belief at one point that the storytelling was done so well in this match that you almost doubted that Asuka was actually going to win at one point. Of course, Asuka does overcome the odds and gets the victory on Peyton Royce, but it was a fantastically well-crafted match, and I definitely think it's worth a watch on the WWE Network if you haven't watched it already. At number 7 is going to be from TNA Impact Wrestling, Bobby Lashley against Eddie Edwards Iron Man match. Now, this was a fantastic contest, 30 minutes. Again, we wasn't televised the whole 30 minutes, but a 3-2, and we see action going all over the Impact Zone. We see a devastating German suplex on the outside ramp area, which gave Lashley a fall as well. It was just delivered so well, this Iron Man match, of what we saw of it, and we see 3 falls for 2, but everything just seemed story-wise very sort of believable, and it was a very well-crafted match, and definitely deserved props on that for Impact Wrestling. Lashley holding on in the sort of dragon sleeper for the last 40 odd seconds as well of the match and not tapping out to make it 3-3. Definitely had an exciting, thrilling end to the contest as well, and I believe this is definitely worthy of the number 7 spot. At number 6, from the United Kingdom Championship Tournament in Blackpool on the WWE Network, was Mark Andrews versus Pete Dunne. Definitely my favourite match of the United Kingdom Championship Tournament. Pete Dunne has just been built so well story-wise, Mark Andrews, and these two were just given time, and it was a really well delivered match, and definitely had the crowd in Blackpool all on their feet. And for me, it was definitely my particular favourite, because for a second you didn't quite know again where it's going to go, and I think that's the beautiful thing of these matches, that a lot of them you couldn't quite tell the result 100% when you were watching it, and it had you on the edge of your seat. Pete Dunne eventually picking up the victory and getting himself through to the finals. At number 5 is from WWE Raw, Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman, last man standing match from January the 2nd. Now, we all knew Braun Strowman was going to win this match, but certainly perhaps the best match I've seen Braun Strowman involved in. Sami Zayn and Braun going all over the arena, and definitely was a brutal encounter, and definitely was worthy of its number 5 spot in this list. And with Braun Strowman eventually picking up the victory with his sort of running power slam on the concrete floor. At number 4, would be Kishida versus Hiroshi Takahashi from Wrestle Kingdom 11. Takahashi picking up the victory after a fantastic contest. And again, the storylines were very good. We see the attack on Kishida before the match even had begun. And then we see a back and forth. It was an incredible contest and definitely one of my favourites from Wrestle Kingdom 11 that we have just seen. Moving on to number 3 is the no DQ match from the Royal Rumble would be Kevin Owens, the Universal Champion, defending against Roman Reigns, with Chris Jericho being a sexy pinata held up in the shark cage above the ring. Again, a great contest. Really surprised me how much violent this was actually for a PG product at the WWE Royal Rumble. We see that particularly the frog splash from Kevin Owens onto Roman Reigns on the outside floor, on the hard part of the table as well, not normally the middle part. You see someone go through. We see Kevin Owens go through a pile of tables, and it just was a great contest to watch, and really sort of had the Alamo Dome really going on the edge of their seats, and certainly for me watching on the WWE Network was definitely on the edge of mine. Kevin Owens eventually picked up the victory. There was the interference from Braun Strowman, which perhaps stopped this match actually from going perhaps as high as number 1, but for me it was an incredible encounter, and definitely is number 3, Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns, no DQ from the Royal Rumble. At number 2 now, the 1 and 2 spots, of course, are very, very close here. And, of course, 2 matches definitely going to be springing to your mind. They are the 2 matches. But at number 2, I'm going to go for John Cena versus AJ Styles, WWE Championship of Royal Rumble. The 16th time John Cena becomes a world champion. It was an incredibly crafted match from start to finish. This was almost perfection in front of your eyes. Certainly a match that you must see from the WWE Network. If you haven't seen it already, then what are you doing? Pause this video right now, go and watch it and come back and listen to the number 1 spot, because you're going to want to know what the number 1 must-see match of the month is. And if you have stuck around for that moment, without further ado, of course, it's going to be from Wrestle Kingdom 11. Katsushi Okada defeating Kenny Omega in what was a 5-star match, and of course Dave Meltzer doesn't give many 5 stars out there, and this was like a 45 minute contest. It just had everything in it, whether it was high flying, whether it was strong style, whether it was technical, and there's just so many near finishes towards the last sort of 8 to 10 minutes of the match. It just had to be given the number 1 spot, in my opinion. It was pretty much the reason why originally I gave Wrestle Kingdom 11 a chance to watch to begin with, as well as the ROH stars, and this match really didn't disappoint. There was a lot of hype around it, and a lot of people saying it was must-see, and I personally think if we see a better match this year, it's going to be hard to find, and we've already may have seen at Wrestle Kingdom 11. So that is my top 10 matches of the month there, with the number 1 being Okada and Omega from Wrestle Kingdom 11. So that's my opinion of my top 10. What is yours? And let me know in the comments below right now. Do you agree? Is there matches that I should have put in there that I didn't? Let me know right now in the comments below. Like and share the video. Please subscribe to this channel right now if you haven't already. Hit the bell on top as well and keep updated with videos as and when they are posted. WWE Elimination Chamber predictions coming later this week as well on the channel, and of course keeping up to date with all the news as we go heading towards WrestleMania. And of course I'll be back doing this probably again next month as well with the top matches of February, so keep an eye out for that as well on this channel. But subscribe, take care, and I'll see you next time here on youtube.com. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.